Hey teachers, I wanted to create a quick video because I had a few questions from colleagues asking for a reminder, and that was how to set up a Google Meet for really anyone. They were specifically asking for students when using Google Calendar. If you remember last year, while we were in the midst of our distance learning, one of the changes that happened was all of a sudden in our classroom header, we had, the title of our class remained, the class code remained, but they added this new thing called a Meet link. So, in other words, every class that we have, Google has automatically generated a Google Meet link that we can use at any time. The good thing about it is that it will not begin for students until the teacher starts it. So kids can click on it if it's visible to them. Kids can click on it, but they can't get in until the teacher starts up the meeting. So it's a great way for teachers to say, maybe post something on the stream to say, hey, kids in my sixth grade library class, anyone who wants to, I'm going to be available for questions in our Meet link on Friday around 1 p.m. I could post something like that on the stream. The problem comes though, and what teachers were asking me about is, what about if I wanted my sixth and seventh graders to attend this extra help session? If I opened up the sixth grade link, members of my seventh grade class or seventh period class, whatever, however you want to look at it, wouldn't be able to enter, right? So the answer to that, as far as I can see, is pretty simple because then you just go back to creating a Google Meet the way we did before this little magical link appeared for us, right? So what I would do is go into the calendar, choose the date and time that you would like to set up this extra help session or whatever your Google Meet meeting is for. Click in that area and you get this box for you to add a title. I'll call mine extra help. And you have the Google Meet icon is somewhere in the middle of this pop-out box, and you just click that, add Google Meet recording, and now you've got a URL for your meeting. So the good thing about this is that if I copy it, I'm going to highlight and Control C or Command C if you are on a Mac like me, and hit save. So now it's in my calendar and I want to share it with my kids. So what I would do is go in here and I'm not going to paste that link until just before the meeting is about to begin, because the difference between that Google Meet link and this one is that kids can join or enter the meeting even without the teacher being present. So what I might do to start is to say, good morning, guys. Don't forget to meet me for extra help on Friday at, I don't even remember what time I just chose, 2 p.m., something like that, right? So that would just be an announcement. I would post that, say, on Monday or Tuesday of the week. I'm not sharing the URL until about 1:45 on Friday. Then what I can do is I'll post that same message on my seventh grade class. This is the sixth grade class. I'll go ahead and post the same thing here, make a post doing the same thing. And somewhere around, that 1:45 mark, I'm going to go back, and it's very easy to edit a post that you made on the stream. Didn't have the specifics then, but it can have it just before the meeting is about to begin. So you click those three dots and choose edit. And I might say something like, it's time, and then paste the link. One thing I realized as I was playing with this is when you paste it, this is how it appeared in our calendar, and I copied it that way, and I hit save. It's not clickable yet, so you could either train your kids to highlight this and post it in the URL bar, copy and paste it, highlight, copy, click in a new tab in the URL bar and hit paste. Or if you remember, when you are pasting the URL, if it doesn't do it for you, add that beginning part, http://. Once we do that, then the computer will recognize it as a link and you can hit save. And now it's clickable for the kids, right? So you can do it that way. Once you have this posted, you would set it to be live at, just prior to the start time. And then if you shared this same exact link in your in multiple classes, multiple kids can join, right? So it wouldn't matter that they were, limited to your certain class period. They could visit this extra help session because you set it up for anybody to participate. So I hope that helps. Feel free to use the Google Meet link that Google Classroom generates for you if you want it to be specific to the students in this Google Classroom. But if you'd like to open it up a little bit broader, you can create a Google Meet in your calendar and share the link just prior to the start time inside Google Classroom. Hope this helps. If you have questions or you want more tips like this, you know where to find me.